Hey there everybody, welcome back to more Final Fantasy VII. In the last episode, we managed to enter the Cave of the Gi to be able to help Naneki be able to be rekindled by his father, Seto. And funny enough, the game kind of actually doesn't even tell you this, when you manage to beat said area, you get the Seraph Comb, which is basically a memento of his father. The game never tells you that you got this in your inventory. If it did, then I never paid much attention to it. But anyways, it's time for us to head to a new area this time. And it's going to be a very familiar area, and I'm going to hate it. Like, I am seriously going to hate it. Well, I'm more so going to hate it because of the exploration that we have to do. Because to be perfectly honest, the exploration in this place sucks. But if you notice, doesn't that look a little bit familiar? I'm actually going to bring in Tifa with us. Because why not? Okay, no, go away. Alright, so I'm gonna bring Tifa, and I'm going to bring in, do I want to bring Barrett? Barrett got 1,000 life. Well, probably not, considering the fact he's probably gonna go down in, like, nothing. But I'm gonna bring Barrett and Tifa with me. The reason is because I kind of want to bring a little bit more Barrett. Oh, motor drive actually gives you double. That's actually pretty good. And I want to... Oh, God, I got to do this. All right, I'm going to just cut to when everybody is prepped up. So, be right back. All right, that actually took longer than it needed to. My God, I completely forgot how long it actually takes me to go ahead and actually restore everybody's nonsense back. But I have my reasons for bringing in Tifa because the area that we're going to is an actual familiar area. What? This was all burnt down, wasn't it? I thought so. Then why? My house is still here. The hell is going on? This is a dream or something? I'm not lying. I remember the intense heat of the flames. I think you lying, Cloud. But that is a good point. This is actually Nibelheim. But we also find men with tattoo numbers. This guy has a number 6 on him. He has something, though. He has luck source. Must go to reunion. It's really all these black cloaks can say. But we can actually talk to the people here and ask them about their stories. This town was supposed to have burnt down 5 years ago. What the hell's going on? Sir, don't say such awful things. I was born and raised in this town. What you say never happened. You're lying. Excuse me, that's so rude. If you're gonna talk like that, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Ah, okay, so you do get interesting dialogues. I actually, not test recorded. I kind of did this off screen for the most part to go ahead and see to make sure that everybody was all prepped up. I didn't do this with Tifa in the party. I kind of did this with just Yuffie and Red 13 in the party. So to see what it's like when you have Tifa in the group, you get some little extra dialogue, which is pretty interesting. Anyways, you talk to this person, they end up selling you potions, high potions, Phoenix Downs, and the like. We're gonna just buy like 5 of those, because why the hell not? And we're gonna go over here. You see another guy in a black cloak. This guy is a tattoo number 12. If you're wondering if there are 13 of these guys, highly doubt it. I wouldn't even be surprised if this is the concept of the Organization 13, to be honest, because you don't even see people's faces. Nice town, huh? We've been in business here for a long time. You're lying. Do you have anything to do with this town? How about being born and raised here? I was here until I was 14. I don't remember you. It's not nice to lie. Well, that's a damn shame. That is a damn shame indeed. Anyways, let's go in here. This is Cloud's house. I want to hear your story. I lived in this house until I was 14. No, but this town was burned down. You're sick, saying such things. Get out of here. Well, damn, son. Alright. The cloud brings up a good point. If this place got burned down and everything, then why is it still here? Must get it and bring to Sephiroth to become one with Sephiroth. This guy's number 5. Oh boy. He has a tattoo number 11. I received the turbo ether. And he also wants to go to the reunion. Whatever the hell that means. Everybody's mentioning Sephiroth and the reunion in this place. This place is weird. Hey, what's up, buddy? Tattoo number 4. Platinum Fist. Where are you, great Sephiroth? I don't know. Anyways, we end up getting the Platinum Fist, which also ends up supporting the materia growth for Tifa, which is really good. Because, to be perfectly honest, I also noticed that half of the friggin' materials that we even have here are completely pointless. Like, seriously, holy crap. I have Cure for here and Elemental for here. And I've also already said with the added effectives, obviously added effective ain't gonna do diddly, considering it's not connected. Now, you probably have noticed that the problem with having double materia growth, you don't get any connection materia. That's the only drawback. And there's even a worser case scenario, like periodic report to Professor Hojo. Number 1, clone activity report. Unfortunately, no clones have left this town this quarter. As previously reported, the clones seem to be sensing something, but all they say is reunion or Sephiroth and show no other signs of activity. 2, confidentiality report. A total of 8 people have visited this town this quarter. Fortunately, none knew about the incident 5 years ago. Therefore, no one knows the town was restored exactly as it was 5 years ago. Our staff, disguised as townspeople, have improved their acting skills, and we do not report any problem at this time. That is all. So that would mean that people are faking it by saying that there's nothing wrong. Anyways, okay, so alright, well, you can pretty much do any of that. Anyways, there's actually something interesting about this. If you end up pressing, okay, wait. Okay, well, I can't figure it out or remember it, but it's basically you're playing the Final Fantasy VII main theme, so it's kind of like X squared triangle. The point is, you can figure it out, but the thing is, they said that, I've read a guide that if you do it in the flashback and then you come back and do it here, you'll get an elemental. But the thing is, there's only 2 elementals in the game, which you can only find here, and you can only get from the Shinra building from answering that guy's quiz correctly. So I don't know what to believe, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a 3rd elemental in this. I don't know why you would need a 3rd elemental, but I don't know. Anyways, talk to this guy. You get a luck source. Everybody's here just saying reunion. That's all they really say. They have nothing else to say. Alright, so we got a bunch of luck source. We're actually going to utilize those luck source, because why the hell not? I really do hope that we end up finding somebody that can actually use the guns, because to be perfectly honest, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting really agitated right now. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we probably need to head into the mansion to see what's up. Now, I'm going to warn you right now, there is an optional boss in the mansion. In fact, I'm going to be safe and not really go ahead and save. Wow, he's calling. Sephiroth is calling. Calling? One little voice is calling me. The great Sephiroth is near. Inside the mansion. Alright, cool. Looks like we got our destination. And this is the mansion. Now, this mansion sports an optional boss, which you do have to, well, you don't have to do it. You can actually skip this boss fight entirely and completely ignore him. I would not recommend it, though, because this boss gives you a materia. It gives you Red 13's level 4 limit break, and it also gives you a key to the basement. The basement is actually locked, and the only way to access it is by reading this note over here. I must get rid of all those that stand in the way of my research, even that one from the Turks. I scientifically altered him and put him to sleep in the basement. If you want to find him, search the area. But this is merely a game I thought of. It is not necessary for you to participate if you don't want to. There seems to be another letter. If you read it, move the dial to the safe carefully but quickly. You have 20 seconds. You cannot go past the numbers while turning. The 4 hints for the numbers are dial 1, 2, 3, and then there's an invisible 4. The lid of the box with the most oxygen. Now, the problem with this is that you have to go ahead and read this thing a total of 3 times to figure out where you need to find the thing for the code. But the problem is, I hate doing that because that takes way too friggin' long. So here's the deal. We're not going to go ahead and read this. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what dial number 1, 2, and 3 is. Dial number 1 is obviously the lid of the box with the most oxygen. Dial number 2 is behind the ivory short of the T and Ray. Dial number 3 is the creak in the floor near the chair on the 2nd floor. Then to the left 5 steps, up 9 steps, left 2 steps. Okay, I'm actually going to showcase where that is because that does sound like a very freaking complication. And the 4th one is actually just written in invisible ink. That one is actually right 97. So let's go to where the areas are located for the other numbers. Let's actually head into, luckily enough, we have this here. So there are enemies here, so don't think that we are safe. We do have to deal with enemies, and there's this guy right here who's actually pretty unique, I might add. He's actually pretty funny. He's called Gerafilgo. I don't know. He actually has a unique animation where he can fall on the floor, but that's pretty rare. There's also another very, very unique enemy in this game, and he's kind of creepy because of what he does. But anyways, we can actually take care of this guy fairly easy. Just by, blasting him here and there. Like, go away. Ah, you're still alive. You're very resilient. I like it. I like when my enemies are... they're dead. Never mind. And the chain stays, too, so I like that. That's cute. Anywho, let's actually continue on forward. So if we come through here, we can go ahead and go through this door. I'm actually going to have the here icon here because, to be perfectly honest, it is kind of friggin'... It's kind of almost hard to be able to find what you're looking for. So to be able to find number 2 dial, you need to go ahead and check in here, which is behind the ivory short of the T Ray. Something is written on the floor. Number 2, left 10. Alright. So that's that one. And now we can find you can find number 1. It's not here, but you can find like some treasure chests here, which is, you should really get. Twin Viper. Is that an item for Red 13? I'm going to assume that's an item for Red 13. Why do you assume that's an item for Red 13? Because it's called Red... well, first off, I don't even see it. What the hell is it? Twin Viper. Oh, no, it's for Yuffie. Okay, that's actually a double... That probably also gives a double material growth. There's also 2 other enemies that we can find here. There's one enemy that we cannot get over there. How do we get over there? Ah, these guys. These guys are pretty cute. These guys are called Dorky Face. Yeah, it's kind of mean. They can insinuate, they can do silence. So you kind of want to get rid of them fast, so you don't have to deal with that. But yeah, there's also one more enemy set that you can find here, and it's bats. Hopefully we will be able to run into them, so I don't have to deal with them later on. Okay, so we can be able to get that treasure chest if we come over here, which is good, because whatever is in here, we can probably need it. Silver megaphone. Never mind, because we don't have Kishi with us. I should probably put Kishi at some point in our team, to be honest, because he can probably be pretty important to us as a party member. All right, we don't have to come in here anymore. We already got 2 items over here. So let's go over to the left to be able to get to the number 1, which is in here. Enemy launcher. That's actually for Barret, obviously. And that gives him normal materia growth, which sucks because I don't really want normal materia growth. Now, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, you have to check the lid box with the most oxygen. So you have to check this box twice. And this one says right 36, which is number 1. And the next one is the creak floor near the chair. Now, luckily enough, you guys don't have to actually deal with the whole random number configuration for this. So, yeah. We already fought this guy, so cut. Oh. Okay. I managed to show it before I, cut. I actually showcased his animation when he falls. So, yeah, we're cutting back to that. Yeah, this is what happens when he falls on the floor. It's actually kind of sad, really, because it's like he's trying his best to be able to get back up, and he just can't do it. Come on, dude, you can do it. There you go. Aw, damn, dude. You almost had it. I feel bad for the guy. Like, I really do, because he's trying his best to be able to get back up, but he just can't do it. Aw. Too bad we're gonna have to kill him now. It's like we're gonna have to murder you now. Sadly, I noticed that he's very resistant to any other means, but now he's back up now, so that's cool. That means we can kill him now. That means we can kill you now. Now go away, you random enemy. He also has a very high evasion, I've noticed, but he hurts like a mofo. Now, Tifa, don't calm it down. Oh, he fell again. That's okay, buddy. We'll put you out of your misery. Don't worry. This will all hurt just a little bit. There you go. Now you're all right. Now you put the rest. Now you don't have to suffer no more. Seriously, now you don't. All right. So next area, we have to go there, because over up there is where the safe is located. But we need to go here, and you examine this creek, right? This creek. Where the hell is it? There it is. Right 59. So the code that you're looking at is right 36, left 10, right 59, right 97. Now, this is a quick warning. There is a boss in there. The boss is pretty annoying, but he's not difficult to defeat. He's annoying, but he's not difficult to defeat. He can be beaten. He can be killed. The issue is that if you get him at the wrong situation, he will annoy the hell out of you. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to where the safe is at. And you have to be quick when it comes to this number, so obviously I am going to be a bit silent when I'm doing this, because I don't want to kind of, keep messing up. So just heal up. I would say to be sure that everybody is at limit break ready, but we should be alright. We have Big Guard, we have Magic, and we also have Bio, because he does not like poison at all. So once you're ready, you end up opening the safe, and you go right 36, and we messed up. Because the thing is that as the game said, is that you can't go past the number. Once you've gone past the number, you have to do it again. And because you have to backtrack to 0, and then you have to go back to right to be able to go ahead and do it. So let me actually be silent. Let me just do it. There we go. And with that, you fight the boss that is inside the safe. Say hello to Lost Numbers. Lost Numbers is an infamous boss that likes to deck you in the schnoz, and he does not like to take any crap from people. So you want to go ahead and prepare yourself for this guy very much so. He has 2 forms. You notice that his face colors is different. If he's on purple, he's going to punch the crap out of you. If he's on red, he will end up using his most powerful magic. Now, the reason as to why I said that he's dangerous is mainly because of the fact, depending on how much damage he takes, normally, from anything, he will end up switching to said form. So as of right now, he's basically half and half. So we're going to keep attacking him until he switched to his magic form, so that way he'll be basically resistant to magic for the most part. We don't want him to switch to red, because red is where he go ahead and say, I'm going to knock you the hell out. And he hurts when he's in his physical form. You want to activate Big Guard as immediately as possible, so that way you don't have to actually deal with his physical attacks. And you also want to go ahead and be sure to wait for him to go into his magic form before you start blasting him away. Because if you accidentally end up cutting down his health when he's already about to switch, then you're pretty much screwed. Alright, so right now, this form, red is basically his magic form. Purple is I'm going to knock you out form. So as of right now, he's pretty resistant to magic, but that's not really too bad, because his magic attack is not that bad in my honest opinion. He can still kill you if you're not careful, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh my god, you hurt so much, why? Kind of dealing, damage dealing. So you don't have to really worry too much. Just keep up with the heals, keep casting beta on him, and he'll keep casting nonsense on you. That actually hurt. So yeah, that's a thing. It's like, okay, that actually hurt. But the bio will do him in, and so will these last few limit breaks, I'm hoping. Because if they don't, then Cloud's gonna die. And, okay, nope. He should be almost dead, to be honest. Because with him changing forms, he's pretty much done so. And he's dead, there we go. And that is the end of Lost Numbers, folks. Like I said, not a bad boss. Pretty interesting mechanic, and we end up getting Cosmo Memory. Now, sadly, however, we cannot equip Cosmo Memory to Red 13, because Red 13 has to learn level 2, 3, and then you can give him Cosmo Memory. Because what will happen is that if you give him Cosmo Memory item, he's going to be like, I don't know what this is. And it's like, alright. It's like, okay, well, whatever, dude. But anyways, we got in the key to the basement, and we're actually not done yet. We still have one more enemy that we need to fight that's pretty unique. Aside from the bat enemies that I mentioned, there's one more enemy that Nomura himself ends up saying that he really enjoyed designing. Oh, okay, I never ran into these guys. Ooh, these guys have an enemy skill. Yeah, these guys have an enemy skill. Jersey. Wait, what? Jersey. That's a dumb name. Anyways, that question mark thing you just, okay, can you guys stop? Like, seriously? Now, these guys, depending on what they are, if the scale is tipped in a different direction, they will be immune, they will be like very weak to physical or very weak to magical. As you can see here, as of right now, he's switching to his magical state. Actually, they're all switching to their magical state. Never mind. Would you stop? You just killed God damn it, really? Tifa. Tifa. Get up, girl. Oh my god. Would you stop? Are you kidding? Okay, that's it. Forget it. Never mind. You guys are pretty annoying. I'm gonna have to tell you to please get GTFO. Like, seriously. Except for you. You're cool. Because, to be perfectly honest, I completely forgot that you are kind of now immune. Alright, Barrett, revive Tifa again, and this time, Cloud, just cure 2, even though I don't want you to. Would you stop it? Stop it! Stop trying to knock her out! Jesus. It's not funny. Now change this stupid thing so you're now, immune to physical attacks. Let me just kill you with ice. Now go away! Actually, are you just immune to physical attacks completely, or are you just not thinking straight? Yeah, you're just immune to physical attacks completely. Yeah, that's exactly what I figured. Alright, those guys are pretty unique, but they also sport question mark, which you can learn that enemy skill, but they only do it once for whatever reason. Anyways, we obtained the Ode. Okay, that, alright. I know that I got that random encounter so perfectly that at the point that I got in the Odin, I gotta stop doing that. But we end up receiving the Odin materia. Now, for people who are familiar with Odin, he has two things that he can do. He can do his regular Gungyur, or whatever it's pronounced, and he can do Zentetsuken. Zentetsuken will basically kill one-hit KO an enemy. Obviously, it won't work on bosses because bosses are completely immune. But once you've gotten the key to the basement, you want to go ahead and head down to the basement. And I'm going to warn you now, there are random counters here. Okay, here's our final friggin' enemies. Well, our second to final few enemies. There's one more enemy that we need to face that is pretty bad. And I'm gonna be scared to fight him because of the fact of what he can do. But I'll get to that later. These are called Black Bat, and they are also called Dead. So yeah. Ah, great, my nose is itching. I hate when that happens. Anyways, let's go ahead and run up down. This part is only taking longer because this is the entire friggin' mansion because I'm an idiot. Alright, so I have one more enemy to show, and that will be basically my entire showcase of this entire game. Of this entire area, I should say. I am going to put in some hyper potions, and I'm going to put all of us on fury because you're about to find out. Anyways, let's see if I can run into that enemy on first try, shall we? Okay, these are not the enemies. I'm going to cut until I find the enemy I'm looking for. Alright. And we found him. This is the unique enemy, Yin and Yang. Now, the reason as to why I say this guy is dangerous is mainly because, okay, first off, his magic hurts, as he will showcase. Oh my god, he's already doing his BS attacks, and Tifa is dead. Yeah, alright, cool. Anyways, I'm glad that Tifa is a friggin' alright, I gotta get rid of Tifa. Tifa is a damn magnet for just disaster. Now, the reason as to why this guy is pretty unique is that all these movements are kind of considered him, you know, you have to wait a lot for him to do his moves. And they kind of take very long to execute, but it's also pretty unique of just how this guy is. Oh, come on, really? Seriously, dude? She just got back up. Oh my god. Would you leave Tifa alone? My god, dude. Jesus. Tifa, you have like the worst luck. Wait a minute. Is it because she's a girl? Is that the reason why he's doing that? Because I never seen him do that before. Alright, so now he's doing Ice 2 again. This is actually Nomura. Nomura actually liked designing this guy. And I don't blame him, but this is when I first played this game, I never met this guy. Like, at all. I only met the bat enemy, and that was it. This guy is freaky. Like, he is beyond, like, what the hell am I looking at kind of thing. And I don't know what it is. Like, this guy is pretty freaking terrifying if you really think about it. It kind of looks like those, one of the SCP containment dudes that will literally kind of look at you and kind of scream in your face kind of guy. And not gonna lie, kind of freaky. Now, you notice that we can't really attack, the other half of him. After a certain amount of damage that he's taken, one of the pieces will be destroyed. And, well, yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, obviously, you notice that he's using magic on us and whatnot. That's because one of them is good with magic and one of them is good with physical. He also can appear in the battle square in the golden saucer. And he also has the highest base stat in the game. Like, I kid you not, he has the highest base stat in the game, to the point that he can probably beat the crap out of you. His maximum stat growth can be 255, which is essentially the maximum of the game, but he can surpass that by going 260 to 265, which is pretty weird. Yang's happy, by the way. Everybody cheer for Yang. Everybody cheer for him. Okay. I know this is going to be sacrilege, and I kind of don't like doing this. We're going to use a Mega Elixir. Because I don't feel like doing the boost thing where I can go ahead and get my MP back very easily. Because one, that's cheating, and two, Mega Elixirs are very easy to come by in this game. Also, that cure animation that you see there, that is a very unique cure animation. I'm also going to showcase Odin. Hope to God Odin doesn't fit. Okay, we've gotten rid of... What piece did we get rid of? Okay, we got rid of Ying. So now we have to deal with Yang. And Yang is pretty annoying, to be honest, because he's going to be casting spells left and right. As of right now. As you can see there. Bada boom! Okay. And now here's Gung Lance. I will try. I'm probably not going to showcase Zentetsuken, mainly because if the enemy has too much health, Odin won't do Zentetsuken. The only way for me to actually showcase Zentetsuken, I have to utilize, this is not going to do any damage, is it? What makes you say that? Okay, no, it actually did. Okay, thank God. I actually thought it was going to do anything. Look at him. Yeah, Nomura actually really loved designing this guy. I don't blame him, though, because now he's excited. Oh, God. Okay. You know what also doesn't help? It's the damn music in the background. Now he's happy. Well, that's great. I'm glad that you're happy. Can you die now, please? It's like, can you go away? Alright, he does have another move, which I'm kind of hoping he doesn't showcase. Okay, thank God. Thought he was gonna do it. If he blows up, he does have a move where he suicides, and if he blows up, you will get nothing from him. And that's it. That's all the enemies I will showcase in this area. But if we open this door, we can end up finding ourselves a unique character. To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? I don't know you. You must leave. You were having a nightmare? I woke you up. I woke you up? You ought to be thanking me. Huh. A nightmare. My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This match is the beginning of our nightmare. You can say that again. Yeah, let's talk about Sephiroth. Like you said, this match is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He's found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth? You know Sephiroth? You start first. Well, you see, Sephiroth is kind of a douche. He kind of did some douchey things, and now he's doing douchey nonsense. That's how it is. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago, and about the Genoa project. He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives in seeking the Promised Land. Yeah, that's about right. Sorry, I cannot speak. Hey, you lying white-faced, rude? Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares shall come to me now than I previously had. Well, dude, you act... Alright, whatever. Yo! Can you at least give us a name? You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with Shinra Manufacture and Administrative Research, also known as the Turks. This is Vincent Valentine. Vincent. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Cloud, formerly of Soldier. You are also with Shinra. Then you do know what Lucrecia. I think it's Lucrecia. I think it's probably Lucrecia. I don't know. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Was it Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucia. She was an assistant to Professor Geist of the Genova Project. Beautiful Lucia. A human experiment? There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I love, the one I respected most, face the worst. So you started sleeping in a box? Give me a break. And good job, Barrett. Let me sleep. Alright, fine. Whatever, dude. Now, I'm gonna have to try to avoid enemies in this place, because to be perfectly honest, the enemies in this place are annoying. Hey, Sephi! What's up? Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? The hell are you talking about? I don't even know what a reunion is. Seriously? Genova will be at the reunion. Genova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Genova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know, then follow. Reunion, calamity from the skies? That sounds like something for Final Fantasy. Ow! Okay. Fine, I won't mention it. Dick! Whee! Anyways, we pick this up, we get destructed. It's basically D-barrier and, what's the material again? I know it's like, it has D-barrier, D-spell, and death. This is a nice material. But yeah, anyways, you can actually read books here, and they kind of have some very interesting things to say. Here and there, I mean, you can read all the books and yada yada yada. They kind of say some stuff here. They kind of give some information. It's funny too, because Sephiroth was just sitting around here. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that Vincent was part of the Turks. Kind of wish he actually joined us, to be honest, so that way we can probably end up finding some more information about the Turks, you know, because he probably could be a little bit important. A scratch left from a fingernail inside the beaker. Let's get out of here. Huh. It's like there was always like, wait, hold on. C Project Specimen B, code C. And this one says C Project Specimen A, code Z. Huh. Nah, that can't be a coincidence. How C, code C and code Z. The only person with a Z name is that person named Zack from the Ganggood village. Nah, whatever. Anyways, if once you start leaving, Vincent would actually get out of his stupid coffin, and was saying that, you know, if he goes with you, he'll probably meet Hojo. We just say we don't know, but, you know, he'll actually join us. Lucia! Okay, I don't know why he did that. Alright, I've decided to go with you. Alright, being a former Turk, I may be of help. You right. You're not wrong. We actually are going to put Vincent on our team, because Vincent's actually pretty cool. Tifa, goodbye, because you are a magnet for death, girl. Like, you are a magnet for death. Alright, so, here's the thing. Vincent is similar to Barrett. And by Barrett meaning he has a gun, I'm just gonna friggin' take all of Tifa's materia and just give them to you. So, take this. Don't take that. I don't know why I'm gonna put revive there, because to be perfectly honest, it's kind of pointless. I'm gonna put this all right here. Put this restore right here, because you're probably like the only person I noticed that seems to have a double materia growth that actually does something. And I'm gonna put another all there because I'm an idiot. Because I'm a dumb. Like, seriously, I think your growth thing is, I think, the only one so far that has a connector to it, but whatever. Anyways, let's get the hell up out of here before we run into any other enemies. This episode has been going on for way too damn long. I shall dub this the mansion episode. Wow, I forgot that I'm still in Fury, but luckily enough, I am gonna rest before we head to Mount Nibel. Oh my god. Alright, can we please leave this place? Because I'm sick and tired of this mansion already. I'm like, so done. Alright, And that is the end of this area. So luckily enough, I actually don't need to go to the item shop, to be honest with you, because once you head into this area, you actually get out into the world map. So I am going to use a tent. Oh, no, actually, no, I do need to rest because I do want to get rid of the Fury stat. So let me just rest real quick, and then we'll get rid of the Fury stat. And once the Fury stat is gone, then we can start climbing Mount Nibel. Because, oh boy, it's going to be pretty interesting climb. It is also the first wall. Well, actually, I want to say it's the second wall because the leader, the Gi Master, he actually did give me some crap before. And this was way before I knew that you can even use a healing potion. The only reason why I know that you can use healing on him is mainly because of the fact that I watch a live stream. So, yeah. Anyways, that is the end of this episode of Final Fantasy VII. In the next episode of Final Fantasy VII, we'll be climbing Mount Nibel. Except this time it's not going to be a bridge. It's actually going to be us climbing. So there's a lot of stuff in Mount Nibel that we need to collect. And I'm going to hate it because there's a lot of twists and turns and a lot of nooks and crannies. You can make Mount Nibel very short if you just go into one set path. But this is a Let's Play. We ain't doing that. So anyways, I've been CCX. I'll be seeing you guys next time. Did I just say myself as CCX? Whatever. I'm not going to take it back. Not going to pre-record it. Anyways, see you guys later.